Well, it's back to school season, but since COVID, teacher retention has proven to be a challenge nationwide. But our next guest is an advocate who was even named Teacher of the Year.
That is right. Tony Ray is aiming to get more qualified teachers of color to fill vacant positions. Welcome, Tony. So glad to have you here.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much.
I love your enthusiasm. Thank you so much.
You. Yes.
Okay, so Tony, you were selected for a listening teacher retention tour, and you found some very interesting findings.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. First, I'd just like to say what teacher retention is. Teacher retention is just basically to how are we going to retain and keep our best teachers in our school system because we've lost so many teachers over time. So that's what our effort is. And this Tennessee listening tour, I think the state of Tennessee, the Department of Education, and the commissioner's office did a great job. They got together, I think, over 100 teachers. I was one of the teachers included, and we included every county in the state of Tennessee. And we had 10 cohort sessions with over 3,000 hours dedicated to collaborating and to try to come up with best practices to address this teacher retention. And I think the good news is we did come up with some good answers for, the report. And one of the answers that we all agree on is teachers need to be compensated. Teachers need to be paid for the services they do. And this has been an age-old question for teachers not being paid enough in the school system. And that was something that, as a consensus, that we all came to agreement that teachers needed to be paid more. Also, one of the other findings were teachers wanted less responsibility. They feel like every year they continue to get more things on their plate and nothing's taken off their plate. So it kind of gives them a feeling of being overwhelmed sometimes because another issue was the class sizes are enormous. The class sizes are sometimes maybe over 30 kids in the classroom. And many teachers see over 125 to 100 students a day. And that's kind of a lot to be responsible for. So those were some of the other things. And as you mentioned earlier, COVID really came through, and that's what really decimated our teaching profession, so to say, because everything just got turned into virtual. It was virtual teaching, it was virtual lessons, it was virtual communication. And on top of that, teachers have to worry about their health and their safety and their family's health. So it really put a pressure on teachers. And anytime if you make teachers choose between their families and their profession, most times they're going to choose their families. So like I said, it was a major impact on our profession. And we're trying to replace those teachers because it's hard when you lose a lot of teachers that are certified and that are actually great teachers. It's hard to get them back into the profession.
That's so true. Now, I love that you're part of a group that's called the Tennessee Educators of Color Alliance. So how is the Alliance helping to address not only retaining teachers, but also recruiting teachers, especially those of color? Because you found some interesting statistics when it comes to teacher ratio versus student ratio in the classroom.
Yes, ma'am. It's a great organization. And they advocate, it's an organization that's for teachers all around the state of Tennessee, teachers of color. And they advocate for equitable and equal opportunities for teachers of color in the school system, and also for those teachers to relay that to our students. And we do it also through advocacy, legislation, and also other collaborative things that we do together. Because if you take the percentages and what they've shown and we've discussed in our alliance is, in the state of Tennessee, there are 1 million students, and 40% of those students are teachers of color, students of color. And beyond that, out of 40,000 teachers, 9% of those teachers are just teachers of color, and 2% of those are black male teachers. So we really need to do something along the line of getting more diversity in the classroom, and that's one of the things that they address and continue to address as a great organization.
Now, we've got about a minute left because you are leading by example.
Exactly.
And I do want to talk quickly about how you got into teaching yourself. It was your uncle and your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother, my uncle. Every teacher has a reason why they get into the profession. I got into the profession because of my uncle. And growing up in the 70s, there wasn't a lot of services then for, people with severe disabilities. And my uncle had a severe disability, which today we call it intellectually disabled. But back then they called it mental retardation, which is a very ugly word, but that's what they called it. And our family had a lot of challenges and a lot of, difficult times because there wasn't a lot of services available for lower functioning kids then. So My grandmother, bless her heart, she did everything that she could to make sure that she kept our family together. And me and my brother, we vowed to her that if we had an opportunity to get into education, we would take that opportunity because we did not want families to feel like we did during some of those challenging times. So when the opportunity came for us to get into education, I jumped at the opportunity to get in special education, and I'm still in there today, and I'm very grateful to be in that position.
This is why you're Teacher of the Year.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for what you're doing, making big changes.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.